We are live through the power of the internet. And, you can go ahead and, give that stream a thumbs up if you want to support the channel. Greatly helps with the algorithm, so it become more relevant. The search results. Otherwise, I'll make shit. Wow, no, I won't make shit. I can't speak tonight. Otherwise, I'll make sure if you give it a thumbs down, you go to bed. That's what you're looking at right there. Right up there. I'll make sure that he finds you in his search and chomps off your limbs, and then you'll essentially be like a doormat. All right, that was cringy. Okay, so what was really interesting about today was for the first time, probably ever, I actually had a few games. I was like, oh my God, no way. For PS Plus members, we've got Man-Eater and we've got Greedfall. I've been so incredibly excited to try these titles. And again, to recap, I've been incredibly thankful for buying this game. Well, not for buying it. I don't like buying games. They cost a lot of money. Thankful for playing it. Definitely not buying it. Okay, let's just take a look at the story really quick. Wait for a couple people to come in. Once we have our average of 2 people in the stream, I shall continue my journey. That's just what I do. I probably should have restarted my computer. I just realized that. Hello there, Junior. How's it going? Let me do this really quick. Just to see if there's anything new worthy, and then I'll just jump into some random gameplay there really quick. Probably literally just a few minutes. It's just because I'm dying to try them out. So that's all that's apparently new. Some 8-bit shit that looks like video games from 1983. All right. I'm not too bad. Could be better, could be worse. That tends to be the situation. Oh, what happened there? Still getting used to this UI. Just kind of looking around really quick. I like the wish list thing. Oh, it is on sale now. Nice. Not big enough sale for me. Oof, 20% off. I would have rathered it be a little bit of a bigger reduction in price, but it'll have to stay in my wish list for now. I forget, are you new to the channel? Or have you been in here before? So literally, again, this is the first time. This is the PS5 version of the game. This is a PlayStation Plus game. If you do not have a PlayStation 5, but you've got a PlayStation 4 and you got yourself a PS Plus, go on ahead, fire up your web browser, Google Magic PlayStation Store, type in the search result, The Man-Eater. Well, without the. And go ahead and add this game to your library so that in the year 2077, and you get yourself a PS5, you'll be able to play this lovely game for free. Phil, I feel like I'm talking to myself. Phil, is this the new PC setup? No, there's no new PC setup. There's not going to be a new PC setup for a long time. You're kind of new. Okay, that's cool. I was just curious. Mr. Shakedown Kenji says, I am mad. Don't look at me. I didn't do it. Again, this is the PS5 version of the game. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Yeah, we like to vibrate. There's no difficulty settings. I heard this game is cringe, but it was free. What do I care? It was free. We'll pick the first slot. Oops. Your PS5 shut down. Were you like AFK for
aboard the Cajun Queen,
an hour? Did it go into sleep mode?
Pierre LeBlanc, known by his fellow anglers as Scaly Pete.
Daddy hunted sharks.
A scaly little bastard.
Sharks. It's in the blood.
Now I know where all my hair went.
Better at this, you be following down, yeah.
No, but in all seriousness, though, did it just like you were playing something and it just magically shut off?
We gotta coexist. Now, how you gonna coexist with that shark?
Oh, that's terrible.
Shark just wanna do one
Maybe
thing.
it was just like,
That's cute.
bro, man, I need a nap. I can't do this shit, man.
What I do, I consider a
What's up,
sacred honor.
Lornell
Kill
Gibson?
them all if I could. Too
Gip-
bad, ain't but
whatever.
24 hours to a day.
Not much is up. Playing a free game from PS Plus called Man Eater. This is the PS5 version of the game.
Got in my way.
Again, like I said, Yakuza and some other random games. People that generally know me a little bit will know that I'm kind of like a little all over the place. I'm probably only going to play this game for a couple of minutes. Then I'm probably going to jump into Greedfall for a couple of minutes. And then I'll probably get back into a little bit of Yakuza. Then I might play some Call of Duty. Or I might only play a couple games and then go to bed. So again, PS5 version of the game. We're supposed to get that full 60 FPS. Okay, I didn't... What? Oh, there we go. Okay.
The muscular marvel confidently moves through its watery world.
I mean, it's got my eyes open. Game looks pretty good. Definitely doesn't look cheap. Press R2 to bite. Arrgh. I love sharks. I just love ocean wildlife. Marine whatever the hell you want to call it. You get what I'm saying. It's a different take on a video game. It's unique. Surprise you. Say that again. Surprise you at playing Call of Duty. Yo, I'm back, Anthony says. Were you gone? I just started the stream. You see what I did there? That was me being a smartass. That's what I do. Gobble, gobble. Let's eat some, Let's eat some fishies and some turtles. I'm sure PETA would be happy with me right now. And again, piss on what they think, right? I'm not gonna lie, it looks good. At least on my end. But I do know that supposedly this game gets like boring pretty fast because there's not much of a challenge and there's like no new game plus. The sharks, there's no option for the enemies to you know, to kind of scale to your level. I'm all about that kind of stuff.
Exhibiting behavior more common to a thresher
Yeah,
shark.
no, I know. I was
This
trying to be
wolf
funny,
makes
Anthony. You're
creative
ruining
use
it.
of her powerful tail.
I'm hearing you through my 4K quality mic. Well, if you can hear me through your microphone, Houston, we got a problem. I'm supposed to be coming out of your speakers, not your microphone. I know what you're saying, but I'm trying to be funny because you said something silly. If I ever heard some shit coming out of my mic, Johnny, is that you? There'd be something seriously wrong with his microphone. You know what I'm saying? I'd be calling the Ghostbusters or some shit. It'd be some voodoo magic if I could hear shit out of my mic. Anyways, don't worry. I won't be playing this game long. Because as fun as it kind of is, for me, idea-wise, I can't see myself playing a game like this, like religiously, hours on end for a long time. If the game was properly executed, I think it could. The graphics are there. The feel of the controls, I think, are fine. The music seems kind of cool, too. I think this thing could be onto something. It could be much better than what it is from what I have seen in recent memory. Surprise you at... I'm not gonna lie, Lornell. I have no idea what in the holy blue pineapple you're trying to say. You're surprised that I play Call of Duty again? Is what you meant? Like in general, you mean? Or you want to surprise me at Call of Duty and try and kill me during a match? Urgh. Turtle soup.
A shark fin is a sinister reminder to humans that the ocean remains a wild and untamed domain.
I'm mad the Yakuza collection is going to Xbox. I'm confused. Is it not on the PS4? PS5? You can jump. Is it a knifing position? I don't get it.
The bull performs an acrobatic feat worthy of an orca, cruelly imprisoned and put on display in a marine park stunt.
Imagine if that could happen in real life. Hey baby, do you need a little trimming off the sides there? I think I'm running out of oxygen.
The big fish
wow, that happened fast.
Below.
Okay, I have to admit that's kind of the highlight of the video. Look at that. I think Buddy needs a little trim off the sides there. You know what I'm saying? Let's help him out. Whoops. Bit him too hard. I'm probably full for a month now. Perform. You can gain a burst of speed by lunging towards the target.
The bull's speed is astounding for a large marine predator.
I like the blood, because I'm a morbid, sadistic bastard like that. Wow. That was something. There's a lot more going on in the chat than I was expecting this late at night. It's getting ported to Xbox and PC, the Yakuza collection. Oh, I'm sorry, Lauren. I wasn't trying to be rude. I honestly didn't understand what you were saying. You're surprised I'm not playing Call of Duty. Well, I'll tell you why I'm kind of not, but why I said I might. Oh, zip it.
A breaching shark.
The reason...
Calorie intensive.
Well, it's because I got some new games I want to check out. That's why. But I also don't play Call of Duty on PC anymore when I'm streaming because my computer can't handle streaming, the camera, the microphone, the YouTube, streaming software, the game. Like, it's just too much. I can't do it. If I'm not doing any of that and I'm just playing on my own, I could play Call of Duty on PC. I can play it on the PS5, but its controller, it's not as good. I can't get as many kills in a match as I can on PC. That doesn't mean I won't play the game. I just might not get into it as much as I may have if I was able to properly play it on PC. Anyways, I'm gonna, once I get past the first checkpoint there, I'll probably stop and, like I said, reach the surface out of the water. Well, I just did. Hold R2 on an object and press L1. I'm gonna die. Alright, let me try and hurry this up. Sorry. Hold R2 on an object and press L1 to whip shot. Did I do it? I think I did it. Is this guy already dead? Or this girl, whatever. So hold R2 and press L1 to whip shot. Oh, it has to be an object, not an actual human being. Okay, I see. I'm trying to find another object. Am I a bad wrestler? Dolph Ziggler says. The chances are that you're actually Dolph Ziggler are the same chances that I'm Stone Cold Steve Austin. You know what I'm saying? Or that I'm the real Mr. Clean. But I definitely like Dolph Ziggler. One of my favorite performances by Dolph Ziggler was, I believe, Survivor Series a few years ago. One of the most memorable, believable things I'd ever seen, where it made Dolph Ziggler look like superhuman. Loved Dolph Ziggler. Whip shot your prey. It says an object, but then it says a prey, so... Oh, okay, it did work. Well, shit on a stick. Charge in, hold the R2, whip shot it. There we go. Let me see if I can actually... No, I can't. I can't save it yet. So like I said, this looks like, you know, a game that's like goofy, good times for a couple of minutes here and there. You know, get a good
Perhaps
laugh.
anticipating the high-pitched, irritating sounds mahi-mahi are known to make.
But I
the shark
definitely,
silences the fish before
like I
it
said,
can start
can't see
yapping.
myself getting really aggressive with a game like this. Sorry, what am I supposed to do? Terror of the Bay, kill the beachgoers. Well, that sounds like a nice thing to do.
While it is well known that sharks feed on mollusks, fish, and seals,
I'll do this
less discussed
quickly.
is their propensity to feed on human.
Was she flexing? I'm terrorizing the beach and you're too fucking busy flexing your shit. Again, I'm just trying to hurry this up. But man, it's smooth. I gotta say, can you ever tell, you know, that whole, 60 frames thing, right? You know, we talk about that a lot. 30 frames versus 60. And how people say once they go 60, they can't go back.
The shark is seen as a
I can
protector
go
of
back.
sailors lost at sea, which of course couldn't be
Not
further
as
from the
enjoyable,
truth.
but I can go back.
That shark needs a good whack on their nose.
It's not like having Heinz ketchup and then having no name ketchup. That I can't go back to the old shit. Press L2 while in the air for a focus boost. Press R1 to evade.
How you doing there, shark?
So that was interesting. Oh. What the hell? I am ignoring the chat there just for a minute because I want to try and... Oh! Get this done. ASAP. Oh, come on. There we go. There, I even brought you back to shore. That's how thoughtful I am. Alright, give me a second here. There we go. I can't just knock them from underneath.
Derek, you got this, Bonami.
Okay, I'm gonna check out. Remember Melina. Yes, I remember Melina. Daddy put it in me. I'm not even gonna ask. Lacey Evans kissed Ric Flair. Do you like fishing? I like fishing. This is definitely not Yakuza. This is Maneater. Is this Yakuza? Yes, I transformed myself from a Yakuza assassin to a fucking shark. Your smart ass is this Yakuza. Oh, you got the jokes now, eh? I thought I was the only one with the cringy jokes. Oh. Wow. I'm just so powerful. As I should be.
Catch me to shock myself. Oh, look at them teeth. Oh, she gonna make quite a mantelpiece.
Yeah, okay.
Got us some dinner coming, boys.
Like I said, once I'm done the interlude, it's already been 20 minutes there.
Deck, huh?
Definitely gonna pause it and move on to the next thing.
On board the Cajun Queen, Scaly Pete looks over the.
I have played Assassin's Creed. I'm a huge Assassin's Creed fan. Yeah, we get it. We shot my mama.
Yeah, this my daddy's iron, all right.
And I take and seek revenge.
But this ain't D-Shaw.
And then the end of the game is me eating this fat porker that speared my mama.
Not big enough.
That's the story.
This look like a
That's
mega
it.
to you.
And he's adding insult to injury there. He just gutted my mother wide open.
Oh, well, looky here.
Because, see? That's me right there. That's the story. I should bite his fucking nutsack right off.
Whoa, well, why'd you do that? So I can identify next time I see her. When I spear her.
Ah! I chopped his arm off.
With an instinct for survival.
Don't ever want to turn off that camera.
You fucking fat bitch. That's what you get for fucking up my mama. Our names are alike. And that's probably where the similarities end. Is the names. Because believe you me, mentally in here, ain't nobody like me. Oh, there, I just coughed up his arm that I chomped. I was gonna say, that makes a lot more sense. Look, even the little eyes. I'm like, wee, look at me. I'm like a little baby. Let me just eat this. You know, the guy's hand.
Big game hunter, once positive.
Now what happens if I do this? There's no way that it didn't save my game. So let me just go and make sure that that's in fact what happened, and then I'm gonna get into the next thing. Like I said, I'm happy I got the game for free. If the game was more... Yeah, it worked. If the game was more challenging... You know what I mean? If there was like different difficulty levels. If they almost made this almost like a Dark Souls, if you know what I mean by that, in terms of like the RPG elements. Because you can get like new outfits and skills and all that. And each enemy could potentially have a deadly consequence. I think it could make this game something incredible. Like 1,000,000 times better than what it is. I really do. But now, actually, hold on. What am I gonna do here? Same thing with Greedfall. Never played it. It's one of those games I got for free again. PS Plus. It's the PS4 version of the game. I am curious to check this game out like you have no flippin' idea. Mr. Shakedown Yukisato. What's up, man? You seen my daughter in Like a Dragon? Have I seen your daughter? Who's your daughter? Maybe I saw her in the game. Yes, I've played Fortnite. I don't like it. I'm always the first motherfucker dead. It's kind of hard to enjoy a game like that, you know what I'm saying? You wait 5 minutes to finally get in the game, and then you're all like, you finally start seeing some people, and you're like, I think I see someone in the headshot. And you're like, what the fuck just happened? You know what I mean? That's what happens to me, at least. It's hard for me to enjoy that. It's hard for me to get a feel for the game when I can't last at all. So I hate that game. Straight up. Difficulty normal. Again, I just want to get a quick taste as to what this game is like. What I will do, though... Yes, thank you. Same thing with this. Goddamn volume. Not a lot of games offer that. You know, Yakuza being one of them. She's a summon. Your daughter in Yakuza is a summon? Not gonna lie, I don't know what the hell that means. I'm gonna start off with easy. I can always change the difficulty after. I don't need to be a tryhard and a show-off. I'm all about the storytelling. Not so much how difficult the combat is. But what's the name of the girl in Yakuza?
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this.
Yes, yes.
Stand a bit taller,
Chin a tiny
you
bit
fucking
lower.
wanker.
Gaze a little more to the right. There. Now, hold the pose.
What the fuck is with those boots? You see those boots? They're like leather boots. Preset. Oh boy, I should have known. It's not bald enough. It's got too much hair. I could probably change the hair, obviously. Let me just do this really quick. I don't like hair. Seriously? That's as short as hair as you can get? You can't do the Mr. Clean look? Was that too difficult for us to have a clean scalp? I don't like facial hair either. Shit's nasty. Eyebrows. I practically don't even have any of those either. Those look pretty thin. Man, those are some bushy eyebrows. There's enough in there to give me a pair. There, we'll do that. It's looking a little pale. Oh, there. See? Hair color? Get it? It's almost giving the illusion that he has no hair. Except it looks like his skin is all, like, molted. That's kind of weird. Yeah, we'll just do that. Next step. Oh, boy. What have I done? Hello, Vlad. How's it going? Just checking out Greedfall. Oh, boy. I should have looked into this before I started this game. Warrior Technical Magic. This focuses on melee, obviously. Set an eternal trap, firearms, and one-handed blades. Pick your starting skills according to your playstyle. This skill tree is open. You will be able to unlock the skills of other archetypes as you progress. Okay. Besides lock picking, firearms. One-handed heavy weapon. Ooh, stasis. Divine magic ring. You know what? Let me just pick something to start. The hell? Oh, okay. I thought it was asking me to pick like a second one or something. Oh, I hate this shit. Pick an attribute for your first agility, mental power. Yeah, let's do strength. We only get 1 point. Or do we? Oh, remaining points 0. Good. That means I don't have to think. Remaining points. Charisma, vigor, craftsmanship. Yeah, let's do craftsmanship. Do you want to create this character?
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredible
No blank walls, so your ass is banned.
That's a compliment, my lord, out of
I'm
my
an
mouth.
ass like that.
Your particularity
There's too many people that
gives
come in
character.
trying to troll
You're
and
still
stuff.
here?
We've nearly finished.
It sets a bad example if I just
Have you
allow
any more
people
need of me, Master?
You haven't
to
forgotten
freeform all over the place.
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Telemi and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Those boots.
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
Those boots should be illegal.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally...
He's waiting for a flood.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Here we go. Kind of just check this out for a couple minutes. Greedfall. I heard some decent things about it. Although I'm not really in the mood to play like a deep game like this too much. Why am I pulling out my weapon? He's like, no, don't kill. Oh. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Controls are... It's got, like, that feel to it. It's not, like, bad, but it's not, like... snug like Witcher or something like that.
And so the day has finally come.
Yeah, so the thing with people coming in, joking around, blank walls, and all this shit, why make such a big deal out of it, is because even though I can barely get 2 digits in this live stream, I always think of what if there was 20 people in the live stream, 40 people in the live stream, and everybody was dicking around. It would be impossible to keep up with the chat.
I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see.
So I essentially have to be more uptight and strict versus how I would be in a real life setting, like if we were hanging out, you know what I mean? Dodge. Whoops. So much for that. Whoops, wrong button. I'm like in Assassin's Creed mode. My hands are on fire. That's usually not a good thing. But the combat seems cool, though. To assign a potion to a shortcut, use L1, open... Can I do that while I'm on the ground on fire? Is that really a good time for me to do that? Tactical pause. Interesting. Skill group. You can assign your... We'll do up. It's not working. I'm so confused. Oh, there we go. Actions. Potions. There we go. I am so fucking confused. I'm fucking this up. Hello, thank you, Darkness. AD10 Pro. Let me click on that. I just did! Open the tactical pause, I just did that. I tap L1. There it is. Assign. Oh, there. This is what happens when you haven't played, you know, a game before. Prove to Kurt you could fight. Well, I'll tear him a new one. Well, for a 30 frame per second game, not gonna lie, feels pretty good actually.
What a green blood. Me who thought myself a competent weapons master.
It's becoming a little hard to believe.
Don't add insult to injury. This is humiliating enough. We'll need to get you through the basics, or you risk getting your feathers plucked at the first sign of trouble.
That could definitely come in handy.
In that case,
Who the hell's
Otto
Bob?
here is going to be your training partner. Go.
Tell Bob to stop
Fight with
replying to me.
honor.
Firearms. Open the tactical pause again. I don't know what the hell's going on in the chat. Tactical pause again. Assign a slot for the pistol. Right? So there's the firearms. So we would bind it to what exactly? It could be like in Call of Duty. You know, like how your trigger button is you shoot. So maybe I'll do like an R2 and a triangle. I don't know. It's a thought. The physical armor level is shown. Yeah, the blue. Okay, that's great. Change equipped weapon. Now I got a hammer. Hey, I wasn't ready. Yeah, motherfucker. You want to get shot too? I like the combat. Feels good. I like that. Fury is a state that allows you to use special attacks that inflict bonus damage and make enemies lose their balance. Press L2 to use a Fury attack. Apparently I don't have enough adrenaline. Wow. Come on. I just did activate Fury. I'm so confused. Oh, okay.
It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
I hate
It does,
tutorials.
and I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train an
Hero
operator to
says
the island if
he's
you're
going to
feeling
hack
rusty.
me.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes,
Bob says
you
I
know
found
get
this
by
from
with very
Hero.
little. You're not
Hi.
angry that I'm coming with
Hello.
you, I hope.
I seriously don't know what in the blue hell's going on. Hero, what makes you think that Vlad, tell Bob to stop replying to me. What makes you think Bob... Who the hell's Bob? Oh, Bob, the guy that just came in? What makes you think he's going to hack you? Show him how happy you are that he's coming along. Complain about being shadowed by... But yeah, I'm going to complain.
I have to admit, I thought my days as a child, complete with bodyguard, were behind me.
I do like being wanted. It would seem that the prince didn't feel you were apt to take care of yourselves alone. And so it goes. By the way, where is our future governor hiding?
Yeah, I seriously don't know
I was
what's
hoping
going
to
on.
put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea.
Funny for such a
He
small-time
had plans to
YouTuber like
celebrate
myself
his
how
departure last
a
night,
couple
and
of
we
people
haven't
can
seen him
come in,
since.
like 2-3
You know
people,
Constantine.
and like
I should
little
have gone with him,
drama
but my heart wasn't
happens.
in the mood for
I always
celebration.
find that quite intriguing.
The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Hero says he didn't lie about hacking me because he found out what stream I went to. I still don't get what's going on. I still don't get what makes you think Bob is a hacker. And do you all, like, know each other or something like that? So again, the controls aren't bad. Doesn't feel... I shouldn't say smooth. It just feels different than, like, let's say something like The Witcher. But it's not terrible, and the combat was interesting.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now.
Could just be people
Let's
trying to
speak
stir
of
up the
more
pot.
pleasant things. I'm so very
Oh, you
happy
like
to hear
Greedfall?
your
You've played it?
voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's
Nice.
talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill.
Dying, my child.
Well, we're not off to a good start there.
Alas, there is nothing you can do by
Uppercut
staying that would ease
Grandma.
suffering.
Says I
One
just
thing makes
joined,
me
what is
cheer.
this, medieval
They say
AIDS?
the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would
Oh,
never
I'm
be
not
able to
worried
return
about the
in time
double
to-
digits in the stream. I'm more worried about the quality. I'd rather a perfect 7 than a shit 10. You see what I'm saying? I'm all about having a good time, being silly and goofy. But
Here,
unfortunately, with trolls, you
this
give
with
them an
you.
inch, they're greedy. They're going to want 7 or 8 inches. You know what I'm saying? She said the same thing.
A family
So you
heirloom.
gotta
Something that
cut them
take it
immediately.
and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck.
When you have someone coming in called Uppercut Grandma talking about AIDS, come on now. Come on.
Now, be off.
It's got I'm a fucking troll written all over. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how all these people got in here. As in, like, according to the other person, that's, like, suspicious. I still don't understand why that person thinks that somebody else is going to hack them. You can run faster with sprint. I mean, the game looks pretty good. Doesn't look that bad. Again, this is the PlayStation 4 version on the PS5.
Kurt, it's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us.
But yeah, this is
This is
Greedfall.
one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order
Or
to
as you
do
would
that,
probably
we'll
say,
need to find
AIDS fall.
Constantine
You
first.
see what I did
You're
there?
right.
See, I could be cringy
Maybe
too.
he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander
I do
wants
too,
to
I just
recover
don't
some
like owning all of them
merchandise
because it
from our
takes up a lot of
supply,
room.
But the transporter doesn't want to deliver.
And it
I
costs
did
a
all
lot
I
of money.
could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Kurt. Kurt Cobain is a melee combat master. No, actually, he's a heroin master who was a part of a band called Nirvana. You see what I did there? And I can promise you his life's not a 1200 either. Like right above me there, it's not a 1200. It's at 0. It's gone. Since 94. You know what I'm saying? But we'll add him to the team. This is before he became famous. You just obtained a secondary quest. You can follow the details of your quest
Where
by...
would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. You think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
Okay, well, I just want to roam around a bit. Can we jump? No. I keep using the wrong button. No, that was L2. Oh, L2 does an attack. It's like a swing move. I don't think we can jump in this game. There's the tactical pause. No, whatever. Let me see if I can save the game. There we go. Anybody else play this game before? Greedfall? I just want to check it out for a couple more minutes. I don't know if this is like an open world game, like Assassin's Creed, Grand Theft Auto-ish, or if it's more like a hub world like Borderlands. I don't remember. Equipment. Let's see if we've got like a map. We do. Can we go through here? No. Well, let's see if I can get to that other spot. Leave it to me to always get lost, though. Especially with a game I have, like, no idea about. The main thing I wanted to do was just kind of get a feel for the game. Like I said, Manhunter seems like it'd be kind of cool for a couple of hours just for something goofy or silly. I don't see myself sinking a lot of time into that game. This game, though, I could actually see myself getting into this and probably, like, finishing the game. Wow, I made it. So yeah, again, this is a free game on PS Plus.
I have been told that you were named Legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation.
You finished this
Of
game or
that
Yakuza?
I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tiefredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene. and I'm
Use the
accompanying
medieval
you.
I
bathroom.
had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you.
What, is there someone in
They
the
say
bathroom
that
waiting
it
for me?
is a marvelous island.
Oh, nice.
Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant.
Is this game open
Please
world
tell
like
me what
The
troubles
Witcher
you.
3, Grand
A
Theft
rather
Auto, Fallout,
unscrupulous
Skyrim?
individual
Or is
has
this
been
more like
sowing
Borderlands?
trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Ask about
Would you be so kind as to tell me what you know about the Bridge Alliance?
With pleasure. A legate needs to know the history and strengths of his allies.
Nice.
The alliance was sealed by several nations of the Bridge.
Do you know if it has
around
New Game
200
Plus?
years ago. The greatest of our cities, Al-Sad, became the capital, and a council formed from the different nations now rules. This union was originally put into place to better resist the appetites for conquering our neighbors. But our ancestors quickly realized that the union had also strengthened us economically and culturally. And of course, exchanges in knowledge were strongly encouraged from the outset. Today, it is by no means an overstatement to claim that the Bridge Alliance leads our world in science and exploration. Each day, we push the limits of our understanding further in each and every domain.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't do well live streaming with games that have a lot of narration. I care about the story, and it's the beginning of the game. It's how you kind of like get invested and all that with all the characters. But I find for people that are just dropping into games in and out, or into streams rather, when there's like a lot of dialogue, if you're not already invested in the game, it can be pretty boring. But like I said, I'm probably going to check this game out on my own a bit later.
Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Yeah, but holy cow. Okay. Mission, point of interest. Let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens if I try to leave, or if it's one of those games where you can't do that yet. No, that's a house. No, that's not where I want to be. I want to see if I can leave the city. Something tells me that I can't. But I'll try. If not, like I said, this might be a little bit too slow of a game for how much more time I want to stream for. I don't even know if I'll have time to play Yakuza, and it's in the goddamn title of the stream.
If you had any idea who I am. Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
Do you hear that?
Yes, that's Constantine's voice. It's coming from the upper floor. It sounds as if he's locked up.
Then I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah. So by uncovering the map, we ended up coming across a bunch of like little side quests. Except for now, I don't want to grab any of those. I just wanted to kind of explore the city and see if I could somehow get out. Because I feel kind of claustrophobic right now. Yeah, I don't think I can leave the city yet. Enemy detection.
This man is going to bring the guard out if he keeps shouting like that. We should have gotten rid of him.
Don't be an idiot. It's obvious that he's a noble, a rich man.
Fight you, how?
Needed to be taught a lesson, but it's better with
Emfer. Is that supposed to stand for motherfucker?
someone with deep.
Oi! Where do you think you're going? You're in our territory.
I'm looking for my cousin, and it appears that he is held here against his wishes.
How do you know that?
His voice is one of a kind, gentlemen, and we can hear it in the street. I order you to free him immediately.
I order, is that right?
I figured
You're
as
not
much.
cousins for nothing, you and that other drunkard.
Definitely
If you
some
think all
interesting
you need to
people
do is come here and give us
with
orders to
some
get
weird
what you
ass
want,
names coming in
Looks
the
like
stream
we'll need to
tonight.
sharpen our words with our new friends.
I'm afraid so.
To my house and death to the
There, that's what I'm doing.
All these railroads, they aren't worth
A
tuppence.
boot.
Come here, my beauties.
Boom, just like that. There, I just fought you. I took your ass out. Ooh. Old rusty rapier. But yeah, I do like the combat in this game. I don't know, it just seems pretty decent. Not too sure how I'm supposed to change weapons. It's probably not as complicated as I think. So that's what I got. Physical damage. Oh, it's not as good. But the quality is higher. That's what it is. Wait, that looks like a two-handed weapon. That's a one-hander. I am so confused. I don't recall. I think I have two sets of weapons. Is what it is. I'll have to look into that. Oh, that's for him. Didn't even realize I was also, like... Okay, this makes a little bit more sense now. Yeah, I was gonna say, this makes more sense. Not enough point. Oh, Jesus. I need one in agility. Okay. Well, then forget that. Yeah, this game is gonna take a while, I think, before it, like, opens up there. It's just one of those games where I feel like it's got a slow start. Because I've already been playing for 20 minutes. Literally. And there's been, like, nothing going on. Whereas at least in Maneater, I got to eat a shit ton of people in that game. Well, the thing is I can't really see people's profile pictures because they're so tiny. In the live chat, I would have to, like, super zoom in. I can't really tell what that is. Just looks like a dude with lipstick or some shit. I can't really tell what that is. But yeah, I will have to try this later. Trying to debate. Yeah, it's probably not even worth me getting into this, to be honest, because it's already been like an hour. And I am a bit tired. I figured it's a dude with lipstick. I mean, lipstick's not my thing, but, you know, teach their own. I use lip gloss. Or that chapstick shit. Whatever there. When my lips are dry, but, lipstick is kind of where I draw the line. Hey, how's it going, Ghost Kid? But yeah, I'm probably going to end the stream, to be honest. It's been an hour. I'm a bit tired. I still have a bit of a headache. Things took a lot longer than I was expecting. I wasn't planning on it taking an hour just to kind of warm up with Maneater and Greedfall, but I should have figured. Just got a PS5 with no games. That's like getting a girlfriend with no dick. It's kind of useless. That was cringy, but it was supposed to be. Well, do you have any PlayStation 4 games that you can have on an external hard drive that you can just plug in? Oh, actually, if you got a PS5, why don't you get yourself, if you have PS Plus, get yourself Greedfall. It's free. Get yourself Maneater. And get yourself, where the hell's the other game? Oh, it's just these two, sorry. Yeah, Maneater and Greedfall. Right. Yeah, the only time I've had lipstick on my lips is if I kissed a girl that had lipstick, you know? Right. Ghost Kid, Jeff, PS Plus? You can get, like I said, Maneater, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and Greedfall for free. And whatever other PS4 games that you have. You're able to play those. That's right. Bella Bassi. Yeah. I mean, Tomb Raider is not quite like my kind of game, no offense. But it's free. I mean, it might be okay. I don't know. It's hard to say. I'm kind of weird because when I play a game, it's really odd. When I play a game, you sort of like put yourself in the role of that character, and I don't see myself as a chick. So it's kind of weird for me to control this like skinny little chick when I'm some like big old dude. It's like the complete polar opposite of what I am. It's just kind of weird for me. Yeah. But I can, and I have, played The Last of Us Part 2. I had no problems playing as Ellie. None whatsoever. But she was a bit more of a tomboy. So it made it a little easier. And then the same people that think that's weird, what I just said, are the same people that are guys that only play girl characters, but don't understand like how it's different for me, right? I mean, I might try it someday. I mean, it's not like it's... Might as well add it to my library. People hate... What? Who hates lesbian action? Are you talking about The Last of Us Part 2? Are you talking about that whole thing? But yeah, I'm not going to play another game, but I don't mind chit-chatting for like a couple of minutes. Yeah, let's talk about that for a moment. To me, it's like let people live their lives. You know what I mean? Not everybody is straight. So when you have characters in a video game that go against the norm, that go against the grain, or what's deemed as normal, well, guess what? Being gay is normally found in our society. So I didn't see the issue at all with the lesbianism in The Last of Us Part 2. It was absolutely flabbergasting to find out that the voice actress, is that politically correct now? I think they still call them voice actors. I think female actresses, they dropped the whole actor actress. They're just called actors. Whatever. Anyhow, she got threatened in real life. Did you know that? Yeah, I know. He went on against... A lot of people ranted about it in a negative way. I ranted about it in a positive way. And I'm a religious person on top of that. Wow. Say it ain't so. Right? Exactly. But yeah, the voice actress for oh my god, as if I forgot her name. Not Ellie. The other one. Abby. Abby. Uh Abby, because she was kind of like, no offense. There's no polite way of saying it. She was masculine in nature, if you know what I mean by that, right? That's not an insult. It's just, the girl works out. And this dude ranted about Abby, saying that she was probably a transsexual. It was probably a guy or whatever. Just all this dumb stuff. But the guy was actually getting upset. He was getting upset. And I quote, he got upset about Abby's character because she was a girl and he wasn't attracted to her. So he felt it was awkward to play as Abby in The Last of Us Part 2. So I sent him a video message. He probably didn't see it because I'm like a nobody in the social media world. So right? Probably flew right off the radar. But I was like, I didn't realize you have to be fucking sexually attracted to the protagonist that you're playing in a virtual world in order for you to be able to enjoy the game. A lot of people thought it was funny. They're like, "Oh my god." I thought it was funny. That's why I said the comment. But these people were getting butthurt. They were angry that Abby might have been like I said, a transsexual, which she's not. She's a girl who worked out. She had some pipes on her, you know what I'm saying? And you got these scraggly little 120-pound dudes going, yeah. And they're getting all angry. I'm like, bitch, you're just angry because fucking Abby could pick you up by your scraggly little fucking ass and fucking rep you all night long, one in each arm. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was. That's where a lot of the hatred comes from because it's not the standard default go-to, right? Every girl always has to be like feminine, right? What we perceive that as being, right? And as soon as a girl starts to look like they could be stronger than us, we're like, fuck that bitch, right? That's what this guy was going on about. He kept going on about the size of her arms. And then I saw his arms and I was like, I can understand why you're making fun of her. You wish you two could swap arms. That's what it was. And that's a serious thing that I hear a lot of people say. What Hero just said, and I know you're not trolling because I've been hearing this for decades. Sorry, Bellabassi. Are you new to the channel, by the way? Assassin's Creed Odyssey, the game was meant to be played with a female lead, to be honest. I mean, that could be. I don't know. I mean, I didn't play as the female lead, no offense. And again, calm down now. I have nothing against female characters being the main lead. It's just because I identify as a guy, because I'm a guy, and it's the role play aspect of it. If I could choose, I would obviously much prefer to play as a guy. There's nothing wrong with that. But then I hear the other side of it, right? Where a lot of people are like, I'm a guy. And if I'm playing a third-person game, they want to stare at a girl's butt. A virtual, 1080p. It's not even an HDR 4K butt. It's just a 1080p, 30 frame per second butt. But no, I get that. I knew a guy that was like that when I used to play Guild Wars with him. I think it was the original Guild Wars. And he only played female characters. Now, I'm not going to lie. I didn't think it was weird. It was just like, interesting. I thought it was interesting because I'm the complete opposite, is what I'm saying, right? And then I said, I got to ask if you don't mind me asking. I was like, I noticed that all your characters, like all 15 of them, they're all girls. See where I'm going with this? And then he said the same thing. He's like, well, I'd rather look at a girl's behind than a dude's behind. And I was like, when I play a third-person game like The Witcher or something like that, I ain't staring at their butt. When I was playing Zelda Breath of the Wild, I wasn't checking out links behind. But that's just me being a smartass, right? I mean, ultimately, just play what you want. Who cares what? No, but I'm just saying, right? That's just me trying to be funny and goofy. Obviously, I don't care what you play, right? You play what you like. That's it. That's why I'm all about options. Every game should have, gender options like Cyberpunk. Really? You want to be physically looking like a female? What you portray looks like a female, but you want a manly voice. I don't have a manly voice, but whatever. I could pretend. And you want to change their voice. I think you should be able to do that, right? You want to be a girl with a beard? Fuck, knock yourself out, right? Because it's all about like identity. I remember when I was growing up, I always identified as a guy, but I went through a different type of identity crisis. I didn't know what I wanted to dress like. Not because of other people, like for me. I didn't know what I preferred. Did I like the prep look, the hair parted to the side, the Calvin Klein t-shirt, the fucking Gap shirt, all that, Club Monaco? Or did I want the long hair, the Nirvana, Guns N' Roses t-shirts, that kind of look with the holes in the jeans and the chain hanging from your pants? Or did I want to wear leather pants, have long black hair, black lipstick, black eyeliner, black fingernails, and go for the goth look, right? I struggled because, do you want to laugh real hard? 1 month I was a prep. I looked like a Justin Bieber pretty boy. I know it's hard to, to believe. 1 month I looked like Justin Bieber, and the next month I looked like Marilyn Manson. That was interesting because then I'd go to class and the teachers would be like, "Phil, is Phil here?" And I'd be like, "I'm right here," and they'd be like, "Oh, hi. You look a bit different, Rodriguez, how's it going?" I like playing as Master Chief. I have no idea what's a Master Chief. But you see what I'm saying, though, in all honesty? I'm all about options, right? Because the more options you have for anything in life, what do? You cater to everybody, right? And with I almost said Shadowpunk. Hey, that's got a cool ring to it. Maybe that'll be a new game. Where the hell was I thinking Shadowpunk? Anyways, with Cyberpunk, I was surprised that people got upset from the LGBTQ community that they felt they weren't getting enough options. Like there was a few little details they felt was missing. And I was like, aren't you happy that almost more than any other game in history that I could think of, can you look and sound the way you want? A lot of them were thankful, but a lot of them were still unhappy because they felt it was almost all the way there, but not quite. So they felt like it was a tease more than anything. They couldn't quite make that character their own. And I'm not going to lie, I can kind of relate on some weirdness like that. Like right now, well, not right now because I'm not playing a game, obviously, but I mean in general, I'm playing Yakuza, right? And even though I'm not Japanese, that's fine. I don't want to change that. But Ichiban has a massive fro. Can you tell I don't like hair? So me, I was kind of hoping I could at least change his hair. Give the guy a haircut just to kind of make it a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? It's still him, still facial features, everything. It's all him. Just the hair. I just wish I could change the hair. I'm huge into character customization because, like I said, it's that sort of like that role-playing element, right? For at least some people. And then some people, like Hero was saying, him, it's the complete opposite, right? So, anyways, I'm just rambling on, but that's seriously what did happen in school for real. I would dramatically, like overnight, go from like blonde hair to like pitch black hair and fucking eyeliner and lipstick and powdered my face to make myself look whiter so I looked like a vampire. And then I'm wondering why my teachers didn't recognize me. I don't blame them. One day you look like Kurt Cobain, the next day, like I said, you look like Justin Bieber. At one point I had cut my hair because I had the long hair. That I think was the biggest shock. I think my biggest swap was when I went from goth to like Justin Bieber-ish. I just use that name because he's someone that everybody knows what he looks like, right? If I told you a name of somebody back then, you'd be like, who? So I just thought I'd use him because he's so popular. Everybody knows what he looks like. And everybody knows what Charles Manson looks like. So, or not Charles, Marilyn Manson, rather, not Charles Manson. Although I did have the long hair and the big beard a little bit for a while. But nobody ever called me Charles Manson, though. Marilyn Manson. That was freaky because I had long black hair. And then, bang, the next day I had short, well-groomed blonde hair. You know, that threw off a lot of people. But I liked doing that. But I did struggle, honestly, for a long time because I didn't know how I wanted to identify from that perspective, like how I wanted to look. Bilabassi. Body features was the last thing to complain about. Not like Cyberpunk 27 was in a... Hey, well, and that's what I was getting at. Like, I own the game. I haven't played it in like 2 weeks. But that's because I kind of ruined it for myself. I used a trainer, and I made myself, like, maxed out all the stats. So even on hard, the game is incredibly easy. Like, it's disgustingly easy. I one-shot everybody no matter what weapon I use. So I kind of ruined the game for myself. But I got it out of my system. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to wait for a couple of updates to roll out. Maybe like another 2 or 3 updates. And I might restart the game fresh. On a new save. No trainers. Nothing. And just kind of like plow through the game like normally. So it feels like there's a challenge. Yeah, because I kind of ruined that for myself. Now that's disgusting. Please tell me there was a number 1 in front of that, because that's not funny now. That's just disgusting. Like, I get joking around and all that, but come on now. And it's sad because there are people that is true. You know what I mean? That is true. But yeah, I wasn't arguing at all. Thank God. Thank God you said that. You did that on purpose, didn't you? You put the 6 just to kind of see my reaction, and then you're like, no, I meant 1-6. I know how you're thinking. But yeah, I wasn't arguing at all with them, the people that were like, "Oh, we didn't get enough." I felt like for character customization. I was telling them the same thing. I was like, "You should be complaining more that the game's not even playable. It's barely playable." I figured you did. At least you're honest. Because like I said, there's a lot of people that come in and they troll hard. Like I said, I don't want to sound like an uptight guy because I'm really not. You should see me on Twitter. But in live streams, though, I'm just being honest, I do have to be more strict than what my personality would normally allow. I have to be more of a social justice warrior, and I've explained that before, because YouTube is incredibly sensitive. They're a bunch of snowflakes. And if you cross a line, and that's the problem, sometimes the line is over here, sometimes it's back there, sometimes it's over here. You don't know where that line is. It changes all the time. You can say the N-word and you won't get canceled, but if you call someone a dingleberry shit stain, you can have your channel completely shut down, and I'm not exaggerating. If something is considered deemed as like an attack, a verbal attack, even if it's not violent in nature, they can shut your account down for no reason. And it could be pretty serious. And sometimes if there's like some shady stuff, like some questionable jokes, there's like algorithms and stuff like that, like bots and stuff that like scan. They can check all the audio and the text that goes on in all the videos. That's how they make sure that it meets the criteria for my videos to be able to be monetized, so I can earn money on that, right? If there's people joking around about certain things that maybe I agree with that you shouldn't joke about, or some things that I might think are funny, but I can't admit to it, and YouTube doesn't think it's funny, and they scan it, it can be nasty. Like, it can literally, like, there's people that like have literally like lost their homes and everything because they were doing YouTube full time. It was their entire life. One little silly stupid thing that wasn't even really all that bad. And then you still got people like Mark Dice and Keemstar with a YouTube channel? Oh, how'd that happen? I get people make mistakes. right? I'm not saying I'm not about second chances. I'm talking about some people that go to the extreme, they're still around, and some other people that barely do anything and they're completely shut down. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. See, I find Twitch is a little bit more lenient, but I don't go on Twitch and I can be humble. I can admit it. Look at how many people I got in my live stream. Look at how many subscribers I got, right? Look how many people in the live stream. It's okay. You can have a laugh, right? And I got like almost 13,000 subscribers. Well, on Twitch, I got like 70 followers. How many people do you think join my live streams on Twitch on average? Exactly. So I stopped going there. But I like Twitch in a different aspect because you can vent a little bit more. Like, I'm not someone that likes to swear all the time, but I don't like being felt like I have to watch how often I swear. Well, this stream is pretty much over. Yeah, I'm going to leave in like a minute. I've been rambling on for 15 minutes. I do that sometimes. That's why it's called game and chat. Because sometimes I just chat, right? And I don't game. Because gaming can stress me out too, eh? Sometimes if I don't know, like, I didn't know what was going on in Greedfall. I didn't really feel like I had my footing set. And I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to shut it down. But yeah, I forget what I was saying. Oh, on Twitch. On Twitch, you can swear as much as you want, so long as you make your stream not for children. You can shit goddamn all you want. YouTube, and I know I've said this before, YouTube is like, you can swear, you can drop the F-bomb, but don't drop it like at the very beginning of your video. It's got to be somewhere further in, not in the intro part of your video. So I can't start a stream on YouTube and go, hey, fuckers, welcome back to the goddamn stream. You can't do that on YouTube. You can do that on Twitch, but then on Twitch, you can't label certain things like blind playthrough, because apparently that's offensive to people like me that are disabled, whether it's physical or mental. People that can see were complaining to the community that it was harmful. And I made a video on that and I ridiculed it. And I stand by what I said. It's absolute ridiculous. Nowhere is it shaming people that are blind when you say it's a blind playthrough. I don't even need to explain what the title means. It's self-explanatory. That's why people use the terminology blind playthrough. You're going in blind. Blind date. What, are those canceled now? Can't have a blind date? If you haven't seen what he or she looks like, it's like you're blind because you can't fucking see them because you don't know what you're walking into. Right? Like it needs explaining, right? So they canceled that. So Twitch is soft in that regards. But you can curse as much as you want. YouTube, like I said, you can't do it too early on in your stream, and you can't do it too often. To me, it's like you can either do it or you can't. You know what I mean? You can either say the F word. I'm talking about the F-U-C-K word, not the other one now. I just wanted to clarify that because now the F word is also considered the, what do you call that now? The slur, the homophobic slur, sorry. I got to be careful when I say that, when I'm like, I should be able to say the F word. It's to the point where I have to explain what F word I'm talking about. Not the slur one, the F-U-C-K word. If you say that too often, like I said on YouTube, I get unmonetized on my video. Not too much, Kevin, just about to end the stream. Just kind of shooting a shit with the 2 people that are in here. I think it's just us 3 now. There was about 5 or 6 people, but I think I bored people to death. It happens. I'm having fun. So yeah, so YouTube, like I said, I don't like them for that. To me, that's kind of shady. You can either say these words or you can't. It shouldn't be like you can say it, but you can't say it if you say it too often or too early on. It's like, hey, if you meet someone, you can't kidnap them. You got to wait at least 15 minutes until you kind of, you know what I'm saying, set the mood. And then after 15 minutes, you can fucking kidnap them and toss them off a cliff. Don't do it within the first 15 minutes, though. What? And then don't do it too many times that day either. 3 kidnappings maximum. If you do 4, that's it, bitch. You're canceled. Like, to me, obviously, that's an extreme stupid example, but it still paints the picture I'm trying to portray or illustrate. I'm doing all right. I mean, I'm a bit stressed out in certain areas. I'm not going to lie. My YouTube channel is doing fantastic. But I'm not going to lie. The live streams are shit. And I love them, but they're time consuming and they don't get me anywhere. I mean, I've been doing this now for half a year. I've been grinding it out and it's just not improving. You know what I mean? I average 120 views like in total per stream, which is a lot better than my average of like 20 views per upload of a video. But my overall YouTube channel, oh man, does it do well. Like for my expectations, I get about 250,000 views a month. It's hard to believe, eh? Because I get 250,000 views a month on my channel. I make some good money. I get 700 to like 1,000 subs every month. But I get 3 or 4 people in my live streams. I'm just saying. Because my personality is the same in my uploads than they are in my live streams. I'm like the same person, right? I could get if people just think I'm boring, but there's like thousands of people every other month subscribing. I actually get, believe it or not, almost a couple of hundred subscribers a month from my live streams alone. So when I end a live stream, it'll tell me 5 new subscribers, sometimes 12 new subscribers, 3 new subscribers, 2 new, like I always get at least 2 or 3 new subscribers, and I've been subscribing for like, I've been live streaming for like half a month. So the joke is, I probably, without exaggerating, this is without exaggerating, I've probably gathered easily from live streams alone in the last half year, since like June-ish of last year, 500 to 1,000 new subscribers from the live streams alone. So these are people that came in, they heard how I talk, how fast I talk, how much I suck at games, and they still subscribed. But the result is the same half a year later. 3, 4, I peak at about 6, 7, or 8 sometimes in a live stream. So that hasn't changed. Whereas when I started working on my channel, which was only 2 years ago, I had no subscribers, nothing. Not to brag, but I'm just showing you what I'm getting at. Within 6 months, I got monetized on YouTube. Within 6 months. And I got my first check. And it was like $350. You see what I'm getting at? I put in the work for 6 months on YouTube. I got monetized and my first paycheck, $350. And that was for 3 weeks worth. I probably would have made $400 on my first ever monetized month. So of course, not to be cocky, I was thinking, hey, I'll live stream for 6 months. Maybe I'll grow. Because boy, oh boy, is my channel growing. But the live streams, oh no, they ain't growing at all. I looked older back. Well, I was fatter as well. Star Wars Talk Show. Now you're good, man. We appreciate it. Oh, thank you. Are you new to the channel? I don't think I've ever seen someone named Star Wars Talk Show before. Really cool. Well, keep up the good work. Thanks. I'm working on buying another PC and I'll start building up my channel again. Nice. That's good. Thanks for stopping by. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines? What's the question? Will I be getting it? Like the second one or the first one? I might get the first one eventually. I'm just kind of trying to watch my money right now. But I like it. So about what I was saying, right? I'm just being honest. Does it disappoint me a little bit? Sure. Because the time I've put into the live streams, I did not get in return nearly as much as I get like on my channel on a regular basis, right? So like my channel, bam, it's growing, it's prospering, it's it's doing really good. And then the live streams are like, you know what I mean? The live streams just never budged. I'm doing just as good on day one as I am 180 days in. Will I play the first one? I'm tempted. I know the game is cheap. I'm being cheap. I've been spending a lot of money lately. I'm still slowly recovering from paying my bill off for my microphone, the light, my camera, the boom stand, my audio interface, my PlayStation 5, a couple of games, right? I'm still kind of recovering from all of that. So sometimes I'll make a you'll hear me like, "Hey, I spent all this money on a microphone. Oh, there's a $10 game you should try. Oh, maybe I should slow down." Right? Cuz I'm trying to like cuz that's how you end up getting lost and then the next thing you know I'm flat broke. Mr. Shakedown, Hiroya Egashira. The Shakedowns are your friends. Are you talking about Yakuza? Cuz I think there's shakedowns in Yakuza. I just don't remember much about them. But yes, I do have an interest in wanting to play the first one. Whether or not I get around to it, it's hard to say. You're saying shakedowns are your friends for like making money and all that? I think that's what they do. They make you money or something like that. But yeah. Well, I've been rambling on for a half hour. I've been gaming for an hour. That's an hour and a half. I'm definitely going to go because, like I said before, and I'm just honest, right? That's all I want to be with people. I technically could easily stream for another 2 hours, 3 hours, but I don't want to. You know what I mean? You always hear people go, okay, guys, I got to go. I got to go because I just want to, because I don't have a lot of time to myself. I'm probably going to be in bed, to be honest with you, in probably like another hour, hour and a half. And it's nice sometimes for me to just decompress. No one's around. There's nothing. There's no camera. There's no mic. It's just me, the controller. I can get lost in a game. I don't have to try, you know what I mean, to pick up the pace or anything like that. If it takes me an hour to get out of the first town in Greedfall, I won't feel bad. You know what I mean? I might even play some guitar as well, a little bit. But yeah, like I said, thanks for everybody stopping by. Like I said, I'll probably keep doing these for a little bit, and it's not me being dramatic. It's not me rage quitting. I'll probably still live stream for like another good. I think I might just give it a full year. I might go until June. Really, June I think will be like a year that I've been live streaming. I'm not gonna lie. Uh, and if after an entire year of streaming, if I still average under 5 people a stream, get about 100, 120 playback views in total. I'm just being real. I'm probably going to like scale it back dramatically to like once a week, not like once or twice a day. I'll probably do it more like on a weekend for an hour or a half hour just to kind of catch up with a couple people because I do enjoy doing the live streams. But I probably will take that extra time that I'm not live streaming and try to put it into my channel, which I already don't have a lot of time to invest in, and maybe try to upload more videos and stuff and do the things that actually pay me, right? Because I mean, ultimately, at the end of the day, I'd be a lying bastard if I didn't say my number one motivation wasn't making money, right? I want to get my ass off of disability, right? I want this to replace it. And the way things have been going the last couple of years, it's actually like a doable, realistic scenario. You know what I mean? First going into it, I didn't think it would be remotely possible. But then I saw how quickly my channel grew and how consistent it stayed the entire 2 years. Like I either plateau or I go up, plateau, then I go up. I never dip. And it's been like 24 months. So I'm not a one hit wonder where I just had like one decent month, right? So that's why I'm starting to actually believe that I can do this. But the live streams, like I said, right? Not so hot. Doesn't mean I'll quit completely, like I said. Might just take like a break from it or slow down on it. And then maybe as my channel grows, maybe someday, if I live to see like something like 50,000 subs, I'd like to think that's doable. If I'm averaging about 1,000 subs, 800 to 1,000 subs a year at the pace I'm going, that's like 10,000 subs a year. And I'm already at like 12,000. So in another 4 years, maybe I could be at 50,000 subs. Maybe then I would try again to live stream, kind of see if there's a bit more people, see if it's a little bit worth more my while. But yeah, I think I'm talking to myself now because I think it shows that there's like nobody in here. I'll just pretend like there's people in here. So yeah, if you are in here, like I said, thanks for stopping by. And I'll probably be around tomorrow, around the usual time, around 2 o'clock Eastern time. I might play a little bit more Greedfall, maybe not too much. I'll probably focus on Call of Duty and Yakuza. Hello, Lucas. Goodbye, Lucas. Sorry, it's been an hour and a half. I don't have to go, I just want to go, so I can have a bit of time to myself. You're very late because I want to go play guitar and have some time to myself, which I almost next to never have. But I shall be around tomorrow around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I've been at it for an hour and 40 minutes. Until then,